Well, appreciate you bringing me along with you on this ride, Ralph. I never thought you'd be able to afford an Impala like that, but I know you're I know you're a huge Supernatural fan and all that, so I figured I'd go with you.
Yeah, that's true, man. But hey, I scratched up every dime, nickel, penny, dollar. Like I scratched up everything I could for this car, man. Like this is practically my dream car.
Yeah, but man, it's getting late. But don't worry, man. I got you covered. I got Airbnb set up for us. You just gotta go right off that road. Just make this sharp turn right there.
Oh shit!
A few moments later.
I love sharp turns. All right.
Hey, we're here. Man, this is an old ass house.
Yeah, it is.
Reminds me of my grandma's.
By the way, did you see the odd lightning with no rain here?
It has been some weird comical weather lately. It's been pretty absurd. Quite
Yeah.
absurd.
Well, I guess the lightning strike first before the rain. So let's get inside before we get stormed out.
Yeah, yeah. Then they said to be an Airbnb guy here. It's supposed to show us around.
Right? You would think, at least.
Man, it's like this place is like a time capsule.
Man, VHS, all kinds of stuff.
It's quite liminal too. Very liminal.
Very oddly liminal.
Huh. That must be the Airbnb guy.
Hey, sir. We're here to check in. Hello?
Yeah. He's just elderly. Probably doesn't talk much.
Yeah, fair enough. We'll just write our
Well,
names here.
doesn't seem to be a whole much here. I mean,
Man, this place
I
is
think his
far back.
Wi-Fi password's broken, but hey, we got a TV with all these old VHS tapes. But anyways, here's a old VHS tape. Warning:
Oh,
old VHS tape. Blah blah blah. Politically incorrect advertisements.
oh, can't be that bad. Advertisements are like a minute or two.
Man, this thing is dusty. Pop the sucker in and watch and go down memory lane. By memory lane, I mean stuff made before our parents were even born.
Alrighty.
12 seconds later.
This flat tire needs a man, but when there's no man around,
Okay.
when there's no man around,
You call.
What the fuck?
You turn into a tire. Okay.
You turned into a tire.
That's her.
What the fuck?
The
It really does look like she just turned into a tire. Like you
transition
needed
is there. But no, you call a man. You call when there's no man around. You call a man,
What the fuck? Okay.
and
Just a
He
random
will-
dude, like a random Joe.
he'll turn you into a tire.
Okay.
There, your car's fixed.
Goodyear should be. Why? Watch this. New
Ow! Damn it! It's your first day as a tire, and you already got yourself punctured.
You're fired.
Dumb lousy bitch.
Whoa.
Oh fuck! Oh no! The old aesthetic of this place is starting to rub off on me.
I see. Well, damn.
I'm already transforming into a politically incorrect imbecile. but nah.
Goodyear Double Eagle. Carries its own spare inside.
Oh, it's a fucking run-on
Lifeguard
tire.
Safety spare. A tire in a tire.
Ah, yes.
Keeps on
A
going.
tire in a tire.
Next time.
It's definitely gonna stop your fucking tire to be punctured.
Oh, yes. Now, right next to our other great ideas, such as a car in a car,
See, when you hit people,
a house
you
in a
won't die.
house. That way, when your car breaks down, you can just rip you just pull a car out of the inside and drive that. A microwave and a microwave.
A microwave and a microwave, just in case the other microwave breaks. You can just take it out. Right there's another microwave.
Ah, yes.
A Captain Pyro and a Captain Pyro.
Oh, yeah.
Get tired of this conversion, just loud mouth and won't shut the fuck up. Just
Well, he'll just shed his
air
skin.
out the
He'll just shed his skin off just like a snake, and another Captain Pyro comes out. Good as new.
yeah.
He'll just have a slightly different, skin pattern, He has to.
Yeah, instead of red, it'll be blue.
Yes, he has to adapt to his environment. The weather here in Ohio is quite, changes
Random.
quite random, so we have to.
Random as fuck.
We have to adapt ourselves quite often to the struggles.
Oh, this is gonna get fucked, I can already tell.
But when the kids sat down to eat, they sure did miss their favorite treat. Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid, tastes great. Wish we had some, can't wait.
Oh yes, just what I'm looking forward to. My traditional Japanese meal, some watered down sugar juice.
A story man who heard the kids then clapped his hands and said,
Hi, Kool-Aid keeps me very wise. Stand by, please, for big surprise. Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid, so great. Once you tried it, no can wait. Honorable Kool-Aid, most refreshing, much loved by whole family. Father, mother, Japanese boy, Japanese girl, a packet.
Mother,
How the
father,
fuck did this?
Japanese boy, Japanese girl.
Man, how the fuck did this get greenlit?
This was the 50s. This was acceptable television. Also, I like how he doesn't acknowledge the ethnic background of the mother and father. Just
No.
specifically the two children who happen to be Japanese.
This happened to be, yeah.
So I'm just going to assume that the parents are not Japanese. They are actually German.
We're just gonna hit play. We're just-
I better stop myself.
Yeah.
With lots of ice, so nice.
the Kool-Aid kids are off again to visit other lands. Be sure to join them when they do.
Join them in some Kool-Aid too. Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid, so great.
What in the fuck?
It doesn't make me want to drink Kool-Aid.
Not at all. Like, we're.
I couldn't tell you the last time I've had Kool-Aid.
Same here, actually. Now that I think about it, shit.
Anyhow.
Yeah, let's click play.
Tonight, right after Animal House, Eric Estrada and Howard Hessman meet the Dream Girls
Hi.
of every man's fantasy.
I'll just knock you dead.
Morgan Fairchild, Linda Carter, Kathy Lee Crosby, Victoria Principal, and much, much more. Beautiful. They're the sexiest super ladies on the scene. They're the women who rate a 10 later tonight.
You know, I hate to be that guy. Most of the women in that commercial, not really that good looking. Maybe not their face, not their face or hair, just the outfits.
Yeah, it's
The-
just really
something
bad
about-
outfits.
Something about like, you can't try to like. Every time I see like somebody from the like a lady or a guy from the 50s try to That was inappropriate. Thank you, Microsoft Bing, for fucking being a dick and ruining the immersion of our haunted Airbnb. Anyhow, anytime I see like, like women or guys from like the 50s and 40s and backwards like try to like come off as like super sexy and like inappropriate and slutty.
Yeah.
It doesn't, the style doesn't work. Like I'm sorry, I don't care how slutty you try to make Betty Crocker, make herself look. That dress ain't gonna do it.
Yeah. Anyway, let's keep going.
This is the story of the little bull who wanted to sing, but sing in a special way. His ambition was to sing in the Bull of the Woods Quartet.
Rich and mild. No. You must sing deeper.
Rich and mild.
You see, Bull of the Woods chewing tobacco is rich.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
mild, too. And your voice must express that mild.
That's gonna make your voice real mild, too, in a couple years.
Rich and
Yeah.
mild. Fuller.
You'll have some really good vocal range once you have a hole on the side of your cheek.
I mean, it would work.
And when half of your gums are rotted out, you're gonna have all the airway that you could possibly want for a nice singing choir.
And so the little bull
All the barber shops are gonna want you in their
His voice
choir.
got richer and fuller and sweet as
Oh,
Bull
yeah.
of the Woods chewing tobacco, until that great day when he got his wish.
Bull of the woods, chewing tobacco. Bull of the woods, chewing tobacco. Bull of the woods. It's a fact, sir. Long-leaf filler can't be beat. Rich and mild, chewing tobacco. Man, it's good chewing tobacco. Bull of the woods, chewing tobacco. Smooth and tasty chewing treat. He's the boss.
You have cancer, by the way.
By the way, with the small chance of cancer. It wasn't that small.
Oh, that's a wholesome commercial. Father, son, grandpa working together. They're all having a good time, staying active and all that good stuff. Let's have a break, son. Come on, son, come over here and have some good shit. This is good for you.
What the fuck?
It's just some good, do your teeth some good.
It was so wholesome for like 15 seconds.
Grandpa, is this supposed to be making my mouth burn? Shut up, son, and chew your goddamn tobacco.
Fucking chew your damn tobacco.
They sure work hard, don't they, Barney? Yeah? I hate to see them work so hard. Yeah, me too. Let's go around back where we can't see them. Gee, we ought to do
The
something,
fuck?
Fred. Okay? How's about
I really forget how old these like Flintstones and old Hanna-Barbera cartoons are. I keep forgetting that these are like so much older than I know they are.
Yeah.
A lot of
Same
these,
here,
a lot of these
honestly.
cartoons are older than our grandparents.
True. Like, honestly.
Like the Flintstones have been around
It's
since like
weird
the
to think
40s.
about.
The Flintstones are like 40s, right?
Oh,
Because I know like they say like Flintstones like inspired the Simpsons, right? But like Flintstones also is inspired by like old like black and white sitcoms.
1960s.
Yeah, but it was like inspired by like 40s sitcoms, like
Yeah.
Honeymooners and shit like that, or like Andy Griffin and old like really old stuff that like probably none of my nephews would probably don't even know exists because they're like busy watching Skibbity Toilet or something.
Yeah, the first episode of The Flintstones aired on September 30th, 1960.
I mean, I know Scooby Doo is like. I mean, I know Tom and Jerry X. I think Tom and Jerry's even older. Like that's an
I do believe,
that's
yeah.
an MGM, but still, they did eventually get all owned by Time Warner.
Right.
Tim Warner. Tim Warner.
Yeah, Tom and Jerry's first episode was in February 10th, 1940.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
We consider like 2002 a long time ago.
Yeah.
Anyhow, what do Fred and Barney get themselves into?
Something tells me it's got something to do with smoking. I fucking called it! I didn't even know the commercial, and I just had a feeling.
Me isn't so much that I know it's already absurd that they're smoking, like Winston's. But what's even more absurd is that the fact that it's not even like drawn in Flintstone style. They just literally took like a picture of like a carton of Winston cigarettes and just put it in the animation cell.
Yeah.
Because these are hand drawn. Probably this is all hand drawn animation. That's not like that's literally just a picture of a box of Winstons that they just like cut up, shrunk down, and put in an animation cell. We're too good to draw. We're too cheap to actually draw a Winston, a box of Winstons. We just took it out of a magazine, cut it up, and put it in the animation cell and called it a day.
Yeah.
Filter cigarette that delivers flavor 20 times a pack. Winston's got that filter blend.
It looks kind of uncanny. It's like
Filter blend makes the big taste difference, and only Winston has it up front where it counts. Here.
Because that's like a live action cigarette too.
Winston packs rich tobacco.
It doesn't look like
and specially processed for good flavor in filter smoking.
Yeah, Barney, Winston tastes good like cigarette should.
The Flintstones has been brought to you by Winston.
Ain't it?
Best-selling, best-tasting filter cigarette.
Winston tastes good like a cigarette should.
I bought the fresh stick, just as you told me.
What?
You're absolutely right. It's neat and quick, and it goes on dry. It did make me feel cool and sweet, just as you said. I did everything you said, but my boss still hasn't asked me to lunch.
Unlike some deodorants, Fresh doesn't guarantee you'll get ahead in business. All Fresh does is keep you fresh.
When you think of it, that's quite a lot.
Lady, I think
What?
there's a good reason your boss does not want to. Liddy, it's not you. It's not you. It's him. I think you deserve better.
Yeah.
I don't care how rich you may think he is. He ain't worth it, girl. A couple more years, you'll be legally allowed to vote, and then you'll be able to You'll be able to work your way up in the company.
Mm-hmm. End up being his boss.
Oh yeah. But he's the one who's gonna need deodorant. Mm-hmm.
True.
I'd snap,
Right.
but I can't snap.
Oh no.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's your coffee again.
Not the goddamn
Next time
coffee.
at the station makes better
Every fucking 50s commercial, they're so obsessed with fucking coffee. And they're obsessed with instant coffee.
Yeah.
And that's like the worst coffee there is.
It's an odd one.
Am I missing something here, or am I just fucking stupid? Like,
Man, I don't know.
is this supposed to be like a thing like for domestic violence or something? Because it's weird. There's so much like old commercials about like instant coffee, and like husbands being upset because they're out of coffee. I'm like, are we implying that the husband's about ready to like smack his wife up because they didn't give her the coffee? I mean, I know that's like a joke, There ain't dinner on the table or coffee on the table. Oh, you better hope my ring finger is not sore from the other night. 'Cause lady, I'll make sure we get coffee in this house one way or another.
All right.
Oh wait, my wife's dead. Who the hell did I hit?
Coffee than this.
Ed, really?
Sorry, honey. But your coffee tastes terrible.
Mr. McGregor, please help me.
Carol, what's the matter?
My coffee. Ed says he gets better coffee at the police station.
Why not try new instant Folgers?
Instant Folgers?
No, I said new instant Folgers, Carol. Tastes good as fresh perked, because it's made from fresh perked coffee. Then they actually turn that fresh perked coffee into new instant Folgers.
Tastes good as fresh perked because it is. Fresh perked. Mr. McGregor, I'll try it.
Mr. McGregor, you are so full of shit.
Dude, true. Like, he's scamming this poor woman.
Hey, the Sarge never made coffee like this.
It's new instant Folgers. Tastes good as fresh perked.
I like it better.
Try new instant.
She did not give him instant coffee. She put something else in that coffee.
When he's convulsing, bro, you know what he should put in that coffee.
Put like cocaine or something. I mean, that was a thing back then, I guess. I mean,
Yeah?
you used to give kids like cocaine gum. I guess there ain't no way she won him over with instant coffee. I don't care. Especially instant coffee from that time period, which was apparently even worse than instant coffee now.
Instant Folgers tastes good as fresh perked because it is.
Good morning, dear.
Good morning, sweetie birdie.
I'm out of coffee.
You're out of coffee. Isn't that wonderful? Out of coffee?
Oh, God!
What a time
I'm gonna have to get my belt again and beat the kids with honey. Oh, shit!
Maxwell House, a really big jar of coffee. New giant-size instant Maxwell House gives you cups and cups.
Oh,
and
Honestly, I don't know, man. If
thousands
a
of
giant
cups
cup of
and
coffee
the
barged
with
into
that
my back
warm
door in the
bean
morning, I'd probably
flavor,
shit my
warm bean
pants.
flavor, because it's made from coffee
Yeah.
beans still
Yeah,
warm
warm, all
and
right.
roasted.
There's warm
That's
shit
why
in my
new
pants because
instant
I just
Maxwell House
I'm
is the
being
freshest tasting
haunted
coffee
by a
yet.
big old
So
cup
to
of
make sure
coffee.
you've always got plenty of coffee for the man in your house.
This
get the new
motherfucker just had a
giant-size
mental
instant
breakdown because of
Maxwell House.
coffee.
You won't have to run out again.
Your squad is ready for you to lead them through. With Johnny 7 OMA, you charge. Fire grenade. Bullseye for Johnny 7. Watch out, tank. Fire anti-armor shell. Fire anti-tank.
Dad, I want a Johnny 7 MA rifle. Son, in a couple years, you're gonna be drafted into the military anyways, against your will. And you'll get to shoot a real gun, alright? I ain't buying you this cheap-ass frickin' gun. It's gonna fall apart and be some fucking collector's item on Pawn Stars in the next 50 years. Or 70 years.
Practically, like, where a lot of these toys went, to be honest.
Actually, like, it's funny because, like, despite being, like, a huge collector's item, the company that made, like, the Johnny OMA, like, Topper Toys or whatever, like,
yeah,
they went under, and those guns were built like shit. If you ever, like, if you ever see one of them, like, a modern day one, that's, like, that's still, like, not, like, that's, like, not falling apart. They just look like shit. Because they were built with, like, the cheapest material ever.
Damn. I can believe it, though.
You know what, maybe Nerf guns aren't so bad after all.
Yeah.
At least they don't
Put
fall.
you a bigger
At least they're not falling
perspective on
apart.
it.
You know, at least they're not falling apart. You know.
Try me. I'll take you on a trip you'll never forget. I'll bring you your lunch. I'll hang up your coat for you and let you watch movies. I'll take your little old mind off
I
places.
feel like if you take this frame and you, like, add, like, a darker filter, like a red tinted filter, and, you know, like,
would look demonic as
muffle
fuck.
the audio, it would feel like a fucking snuff film.
Yeah.
Like, because just, like, this is, like, recorded, like, this looks like an amateur recording. It probably is an actual amateur, like, commercial.
Yeah.
if that date timestamp is anything to go by. I mean, home recording equipment was really expensive, especially for a local business. I can't imagine how much worse it was back then.
Right.
By the time I'm finished, you won't even know you've been on an airplane. Because that's exactly what will have happened. Because I work in Acme Car Wash as a hostess.
Huh?
So come on down to Acme, and while your car is being washed, let little old Caroline clean you out, too. And while you're there, how about a hot wax?
No thank
The
you.
double entendre.
No thank you. I value not having gonorrhea before I
Yeah.
come home to the wife. She's already mad at me because I took it out of her over coffee. She ain't gonna like it when I come home with that.
I heard you want to be a frito bandito like me. You do?
Oh, no.
Then you must sing the bandito song. Let's sing together. You just follow the bouncing Fritos corn chips bag. Ay, 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 ay. I am the frito bandito. I like Fritos corn chips. I love them, I do. I want Fritos corn chips.
What
I'll get
the
them from
fuck?
you. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, I am the frito bandito. Give me.
Well, I'm glad to see we finally found out what Javier Escala was doing in between Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2.
Now, boys and girls, you are
While he
frito
was,
banditos
on the
too.
run from the
You
law
sing the
before
frito
John
bandito
Marston
song,
found him.
And you loco for crunchy Fritos corn
Um,
chips. That's nice.
e-
Munch, munch, munchy bunchy Fritos corn
You know, as potentially offensive as it may be, apparently I looked it up. Apparently, like, most of the Hispanic audience actually really liked the Frito Bandito at the time, at least.
Huh.
It was mostly like it was majority of like it was like mostly like white people that really found him offensive.
Oh.
It was kind of what was that Looney Tune character that
Oh, Speedy?
yeah, it was kind of like how Speedy was like, taken. But I think they replaced him with some
Gabriel
other.
Iglesias.
Yeah.
Like, that's the voice of Speedy now.
I know they replaced the Bandito with some other character too.
I have no idea on that one.
Or maybe I'm confusing it with Twinkie the Kid, but that's a whole different character. Actually, if you guys ever get a chance, look up like the history of like Frito-Lay. Really cool story. But that's something we're here for. We're here for politically incorrect commercials. Ain't that right, Airbnb guy?
It's just, like, falls off.
Howdy! Grapes, the name? Goofy Grape. Though why they call me Goofy, I don't know. Yes, sir. I'm one of the new funny-faced drinks from Pillsbury.
Funny faces, fancy drink.
One of the new funny-faced drinks. Here's what you do. You pour me into a pitcher, add water, don't add sugar. I'm already sweet when you buy me. You can drink all you want. Mom won't mind. 'Cause look, Mom, I'm pre-sweetened without sugar. And so are my friends. Injun Orange. Oh. Rootin' Tootin' Raspberry. Yahoo! Freckle-faced Strawberry. Hi. Chinese Cherry.
God damn
And
it.
Loudmouth Lime.
You may have been able to get away with it. You may have been able to get away with it, but you just had to include Chinese cherry.
So no sugar.
Yeah.
You're already pushing it with the, intellectually disabled, berry dude. But then you had to bring in Chinese cherry to just put that politically incorrect cherry on top. Damn it, it was a cherry, so I guess it makes sense.
Let's just continue on through.
Today, so I have exciting story to tell about beautiful new Ford Mustang car. And inside car,
Why do we need a Chinese stereotype to tell us about a
Mustang?
Oh, of course, cereal.
What
Mustang car inside the Rice Crinkles. Oh, no, dear. The Rice Crinkles are inside our Mustang.
And if you get that cereal on the car seat, your daddy's gonna whoop your ass when we get home. And he's gonna give me a goddamn shiner for letting you open that in the car, so please put that shit away. Or else, I'm gonna pull over and whoop you.
Oh, there is a Mustang inside the Rice Crinkles. A Mustang, just like ours.
And so, sugary Rice Crinkles.
How many families were driving around in a Mustang as a family vehicle?
Inside Post Rice Crinkles.
I don't think many. I wouldn't think.
Mustangs were still considered a luxury vehicle back then, right?
You go vroom,
I don't think.
vroom when you get Mustang car free inside Post Rice Crinkles.
I can't type. I don't take dictation. I won't sharpen pencils. I can't file. My boss calls me indispensable.
Miss Jones,
Just a minute.
will you make a copy of this?
Naturally. I pushed the button on the Xerox 914.
Oh, that radiation feels good.
Copies of whatever my boss needs by just turning a knob and pushing a button.
My life expectancy just being disintegrated right now. Feels great.
I feel that tumor growing in my balls. Oh yeah.
Why specifically your nuts?
Because that's my luck. Out of all the places I could have gotten, I got it in the worst area.
And sometimes, I don't know. Here, Mr. Smith, I'm going to lunch with Mother.
Little does she know, her mom's still disappointed in her.
Damn, that was dark quick.
Not for reasons you'd think either.
A working day out here stretches from sunup to sundown, but there's always time for a Marlboro, the cigarette that gives you flavor, rich and full.
You get a lot to like with a Marlboro filter, flavor, pack, or box.
Come to where the flavor is. Come to Marlboro country.
You know, I can't even come up with a joke for this. You know?
Same.
I actually kind of like that commercial, even if it is like a cigarette commercial.
Yeah.
And now there's something new in Marlboro country. A fresh new cigarette. Marlboro Menthol Green. Just ask for Marlboro Green. Unless you're already smoking famous Marlboro Red. Red or green, you get a...
Smoke 'em all, kiddies. Smoke 'em all.
Smoke 'em all.
Okay, that's it. It's official.
It's official.
I think this takes the cake for. I don't know if this is necessarily politically incorrect, but it's not correct. All right.
Definitely not correct.
Nothing about this frame right here is correct. And no timeline will this ever be correct. If I go out to the bird box and there's a really cheap looking clown head staring back at me, I know I fucked up somewhere along the way and I deserve everything that's coming to me.
I'm hungry.
Dude, that looked like the clown from It, like the original It, for like a half second. I was like, whoa.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
God. Oh boy. This is
What the fuck is this? What am I seeing? What am I watching?
Wrinkles the clown, apparently, enjoying his favorite bowl of cereal.
Wrinkles, that's me. The
best breakfast under the big top is Post Sugar Rice Crinkles. So crinkly, so delicious, so different. Each grain of rice in Sugar Rice Crinkles is crinkled with honey and sugar. It's so...
I think there's a roach in there, buddy.
Oh, good. I crinkle every time I eat it. Yep. No matter what other rice cereal you've ever tried, you'll love...
He's blinking so many times. Like he's trying to,
I like
like,
that.
stay
Is
code.
his, like, family or kid, like hostage?
Kidnapped right now?
Like, hostage off screen? Like, the mob is
He's
just like...
blinking so many times,
like, you
bro.
listen here, you listen here, you better tell us how fucking good that cereal is. Or else Crinkles Jr. is going to be fed to the fishes tonight.
Look at his eyes even in this frame. He's just
And
like...
I know, and I don't care if you're a clown. You should know that I'm not joking either.
It's crazy.
And I'll make Miss Crinkles join them.
Best of all, honey and sugar make it different and wonderful. A circus of fun to eat. So you crinkle on down to the store for Post Sugar Rice Crinkles, the greatest cereal treat on earth.
Got my
That man was
family
held
back.
hostage during
Okay.
this.
Got my family back now.
Yeah.
Now, apparently
Ready?
this one is labeled, this tape I found here is the last cigarette commercial.
Thank God, there's a lot of them in that previous
For
one.
Virginia Slims, of all things, which I believe was marketed towards women.
American womanhood is good, and we'll never stray away from good American womanhood. We don't want to vote, women shouldn't vote. We don't want to smoke, women shouldn't smoke. We don't want to do what our husbands tell us to do.
What the fuck?
I'd probably need to smoke too if I had to be in this commercial.
Yeah.
You've come a long way, baby, to get where you got to today.
Virginia Slims. This is the taste for today's woman. With rich Virginia flavor you like. Tailored slim for your
hippie
hands,
chick?
for your lips. Virginia Slims.
I'm assuming it must have been 70s. Or 60s, probably. It's... Heck of a final cigarette advertisement to go out on.
Yeah, I guess.
You know what? I think we had enough of these old politically incorrect commercials. How about some old school cartoons? This one doesn't
Finally, man.
This one has the label ripped off, though. But I'm sure it can't be that bad.
Nah, probably not.
Oh, God.
Oh, no!
Ralph!
No!
Ralph, it's not...
No!
Turn
No!
it off! Turn it off! Turn it off! It's not
Turn it
working!
off!
It's not working! God! The TV remote's not working! Turn it off! Turn it off!
Turn it off!
God! Here, use this brick!
Yay!